Every entrepreneur, sales director, or general manager of a small business has likely faced the challenge of transforming a micro or small company into a medium-sized one. The good news? Once you have reached a certain size, the journey towards further growth often becomes easier and more manageable. Of course, you hear advice like, enjoy the way things are, or why stress yourself out? Bigger businesses mean bigger problems. While there's some truth to sayings like, the higher you fly, the harder you fall, the reality is that most large organizations are exceptions. If you've managed to grow from a small business to a medium-sized one, you've already achieved something remarkable. Some might ask, if my business supports my lifestyle, why should I want more? But that mindset often leads to stagnation. It's easy to get stuck running a business that appears profitable on paper, but doesn't truly compensate you when you consider whether you're paying yourself adequately. As an entrepreneur, you and the key team members of your team might find yourselves deeply involved in every aspect of the business, working weekends, skipping breaks, and always being on. Sales directors might take pride in personally closing every deal. But here's the crucial question. What is your true value to the business, and how much of that can you delegate? The most successful business leaders often share how they started by doing everything themselves, cleaning, selling, managing inventory, but they also stress the importance of letting go to grow. On the other hand, I've seen experienced entrepreneurs who, even after decades, remain tethered to tasks they no longer need to do. Drafting sales offers, generating invoices, chasing purchase orders, or even unlocking and locking the door of the office every day. So why do so many businesses remain small despite their growth potential? It often boils down to two key factors: trust and entrust. Systems, strategies, and processes are critical, but they come later. First, ask yourself, can you trust others to take on tasks you believe only you can handle? Can you entrust them with clear instructions on the outcomes you expect? Before diving into business books or expert advice, pause and reflect. Do I have the mindset for growth? Am I holding on to tasks others could do just as well or better? The truth is, the world thrived before you and it will thrive after you. There are talented people who can excel alongside you if you create an environment that empowers them. Have you given them the trust and freedom to grow? This shift in mindset allows you to focus on the bigger picture and take your business to the next level. Sometimes the first step towards growth isn't learning something new, it's stepping back to create the space for others to succeed with you. Your next thought might be, I do trust people. If that's true, fantastic. But the next step is to ask why your company isn't growing at a faster pace. To assess your level of trust, consider these questions. Are my teams performing the same task day after day, month after month, or even year after year? Are they actively contributing to the company's growth, or am I the primary driver of the growth? If your answer is that your team isn't significantly driving the business's growth, it's time to dig deeper. Do I truly trust my team? Am I entrusting them with responsibilities that challenge them and expand their capabilities? By addressing these questions, you can uncover opportunities to delegate and empower others, unlocking your company's full growth potential. Now imagine this. If you were able to create 5 versions of yourself delivering high performance, how would that impact your business? In simple terms, that could mean multiplying your revenue by 5. Some of you might dismiss this as wishful thinking, but it's not. The world is built by everyday individuals driven to prove themselves to their families, to themselves, or by circumstances such as anxiety or ambition. If you give them the chance, and if they feel your trust is tied to their success and growth, you can cultivate a high-performance culture within your organization. When trust, empowerment, and alignment with shared goals exists, an ethos of excellence can take root. This shift doesn't just grow your organization, it transforms it into a thriving ecosystem of success.